She was the longest reigning monarch in British history. And as a young woman, she pledged to lead a life of service, values which she stood by for decades. Her reign as Queen weathered highs and lows. These are some of those key moments. Here's where it all began, her coronation in 1953. Although she was only in her 20s and a mother to 2 young children, she moved into her role without missing a beat. More than 8,000 guests attended Westminster Abbey to witness the moment Elizabeth became Queen. The years flew by, and although she was leading a country, she was still raising a family of her own. In 1977, Queen Elizabeth marked her Silver Jubilee, 25 years after she inherited the role as monarch. The 70s were also a time of personal joy for Her Majesty, when she welcomed her first grandchild, Peter Phillips. And over the decades that passed, the royal family grew, and the Queen lived to see her great-grandchildren too. Happiness continued in the 80s for the Queen, when her son Prince Charles, next in line to the throne, married Lady Diana Spencer. The couple wed in the summer of 1981, a ceremony that was watched by 750 million people across 74 countries. But the happy couple didn't last, and the next decade proved to be a much more testing time for Her Majesty, when not one but 2 of her children divorced. Then, in 1992, her beloved Windsor Castle caught fire. However, there was a much bigger tragedy just around the corner, when Princess Diana died in a car crash in Paris. The Queen was then faced with her public duties and trying to care for her grandchildren. Then, in 2002, the Queen lost her 2 closest family members, her sister Princess Margaret and their mother. Fortunately, more joyous times were only a few years away. In 2011, the Queen saw her grandson Prince William marry Catherine Middleton. Some reassurance for the future of the monarchy. In 2012, the Queen celebrated 60 years on the throne. The only other monarch to mark their Diamond Jubilee was Queen Victoria. In 2021, there was much sadness when it was time for Her Majesty to say goodbye to her husband of 73 years. They married before she was crowned Queen, and Prince Philip was by her side throughout her reign. His funeral took place at St George's Chapel in the grounds of Windsor Castle. This image of the Queen sat alone at his funeral service was seen by the world, but Her Majesty continued with her royal duties, proving her strength of character. Monarch, icon and inspiration to many, even after her death.